Sure, people are getting notifications like, I didn't think he was going to play. Well, we're going to attempt to. Primetime game, Sunday night football, downpour, Tampa Bay.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see the Buccaneers rocket-arm quarterback. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards.
Coming up next.
It's the Buccaneers and the Jets on Sunday night.
No C.J. Mosley and no defensive tackle. No problem. It's going to be interesting. I'll tell you that.
Great Sunday night matchup between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Jets coming into play. They've got to be thinking, hey, we've got a good chance to be successful here running the football.
No doubt about that, because that has to be their mindset. It should be their mindset. This is one of the better rushing offenses in the league, and they're squaring off against a team that's not at all strong on the other side of the ball. So this could be one where we see this offense try to impose their will through the trenches, and in fact, they should.
All right, man, it was a punt return and a kick return the last two games. There's Eagles back to return it. Here we go, guys.
Seems
Week
like
4.
Just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA
Short
Sports.
kick.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20, and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
First play, and Wilson wants to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. That suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team to say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be fourth down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Oh, wow, what a punt. At the 1? A coffin corner.
How it's shaped, but that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1 yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. So here the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Yeah, baby.
A first carry for Rashad White.
Yes.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
Okay.
One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job.
I was wondering when you were coming down.
On 2nd and 12. This is White on the screen. Shifts by at the 15. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he... Well, this defense for the Jets, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Now a 2nd down and 6. Wilson pushes him over. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Jets at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a Florida native from up near Pensacola. It's Michael Carter. And he takes his
There's Carter with a big 14-yard run. He always does good in the state of Florida, being his hometown.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, right back to Carter. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And his throw is incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On third down, Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. On for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And he missed it.
Holy cow.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip
Good
the field
defense.
They didn't get
Way to go, boys.
This time they want to string together a nice drive.
Alexander stepping up while C.J. Mosley's injured.
So they're left with a third down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On third down, Love. Here's Fuller with a catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Play action this time with Love. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
What's up, guy? How you doing? Oh, intercepted. Intercepted. We'll take that.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's
What's
one
up, buddy?
really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now Carter to start the drive. And he's up past the 10 to
Good
the
run.
12. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It is. Sometimes I get lost in the graphics, I'll be honest with you.
Loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Throwing is Wilson.
Nice. Good look.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter.
Trying to throw in this downpour is not easy either.
Ways for this team, because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Get him going, baby. Come on. Here we go.
On first down, Wilson.
It happens.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
It depends on who you are. I look at it as a game, just something to play.
On second down, a run with Carter.
Oh, man. Carter's got a big run.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly.
There you go. Just get positive yards. That's all we want.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now he'll throw deep left.
Oh, gosh.
And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That one got away from me.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Wide open. Nice.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Nice catch. Oh, Davis. Stretching, trying to get that first down. A little short.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Carter straight ahead. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as
good
the
run by the
drive
little guy.
continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just have a break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? But now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Now Wilson. That's to Davis.
Touchdown. What a pass. Corey Davis.
Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
And Jonathan Garibay out for the PAT. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Love looking to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
Opposite. Green, check white. Switch, yellow, check pink.
On second down, they'll run with White.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Here's Love. Looks for White, but it's intercepted.
Oh, another pick. All with his second of the game.
Position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Michael Carter and the Jets offense ready to get back to work. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark. And
when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal.
And now, my good. First down, here's White. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Love now. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Personal foul.
Let's check in with our referee. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Love. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Running back Michael Carter returning to the field with the rest of this offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game. Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Wilson. Open man here, and it's a fumble. And the Buccaneers have it. All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw now. Here's Love. Here's White. They set up the screen. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Love with it here. 3rd and short yardage. To the sideline. And oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
Blue check. Black wall. Smith red. Yellow, lining, opposite, green.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he stopped immediately there. Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5.
Hey, Tyler, what's going on, buddy?
To take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Check white. Switch yellow. Check pink. Let's go.
Love. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd.
Not much, man. Just
Big play here, 3rd and 10.
figured I'd try to get a game out of the way here.
Looking to throw. Love.
Oh, good defense by Gardner.
He did everything but hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Patterson's kick is good.
That's a good joke. What kind of fish you got?
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He gets it underneath to Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running.
Oh, I got
this
you.
Position just
I
continues
got you.
to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
I'm not a big fish guy. I'm a turtle guy, though. I used to have alligator snapping turtles. My favorite.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it's a short one here. Complete
There he
to his
is, the
tight end.
big tight end.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
So a defensive game, just like I thought it'd be here. Pouring rain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Been passing a lot more, though.
Here's Wilson.
Trying to open it up. There's Davis. Got a touchdown already.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have.
Hey, what's up, Rocket? I decided I'd go ahead and just get a Jets franchise game out of the way.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
And about our online franchise, I'm going to give the guys one more day. If they're not done with their games tomorrow, I'm just going to forward it on to the next week. Because me, you, and my brother, man, we're ready to get this thing going.
Now Wilson on first down. And this
what the heck was that?
Reach back for it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this season.
My brother's actually the Bears.
Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Dang, that's some bad accuracy. It's funny, the elements do play a part in this game. I know that seems kind of stupid, but it's true. Oh, we got a late hit. Yep. I'll take it. And guys, we got C.J. Mosley out, and our big defensive tackle, Williams, he's out too. So we got 2 starters going for this one. Oh yeah, they are an interesting team, man. They're definitely a buildable team, I'll say that.
Shotgun snap, but again to Carter.
Good run.
Taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
That's a strong ball right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game.
Yeah, yep.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Dang.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, good catch.
And he's going to be brought down at about
Go ahead and call
16. The Jets are going to use the first of their
timeouts.
Gotcha. As they stop it here with just under
that's no
46
doubt,
to go
man.
in this first half.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but
Chiefs are no joke.
Quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
Almost caught it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
What the heck, man? This is by no means going to be an easy field goal. We got a 17-mile-an-hour wind blowing right at us.
So what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Got his man completely in the middle. It's Davis. Now the Bucs going to use the
hopefully we can make this thing. I missed the extra, no, not an extra point. I missed the field goal earlier. It was short too. There we go.
And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case,
yeah, no, man, I don't get it. Like,
and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
I don't know if it's an update or just maybe just being so used to making them. Like last year in this franchise, I missed 6. I've never missed 6 field goals. And they weren't like super long either. They were makeable, most of them.
Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down.
Just tackle him. There you go. Oh, really?
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Oh, they're going to try field goal. They got a 17-mile-an-hour wind, so it's possible they make this.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt.
No.
And this is off target to the
No
left.
way.
Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve the lesson.
Oh, man, I got 1 second left. I don't want to throw an interception.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
Just throw it out there.
A throw to the flat for
We'll take it. Halftime, 10-6. Coach needs to be flagged. He's on the field.
Halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. David Montgomery, a touchdown run in the victory. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in U.S. Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Kirk Cousins leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, this will be one to tune in for, as they've got a good one lined up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jets. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaud.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
All right, the way we've been defending these guys is obviously shifting the defensive line to the strong side. We've been pressing and covering over top.
So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure
Good D. Good D, man.
Exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops,
mixing in some man, too. Man coverage.
Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
We've done pretty good. Obviously, the rain's helped a little bit. But defensively, we don't have Mobley. I got it. We don't have Mobley or our defensive tackle, so we've had to make some adjustments on D, which is okay. I mean, it's going to happen. They're only out a week, so they'll be back.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's a short one here, complete to
good
the
tackle.
end.
Get some young guys in there trying to build them up too. So
nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 44, Love. He's got Otten on the out route. And they'll get this down to around.
They have the wind blowing at them, so a field goal's not going to be easy.
Ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
First down, Love to pass. That's complete.
Oh, good jump.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of
I was going for the knockout blow.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Tight end.
Down at the 27.
Thomas with the tackle on that play.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with 1.
Good.
Boy, he is very
4th and inches. They might go for this one. Good hit there
He's going to be a footer
by
short.
Rankins.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 4th down, Love. This one taken in by Otten.
Oh.
Down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. On the ground with Vaughn.
Good tackle.
Lose yardage here.
Quan Alexander coming in there with Hall.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Again, it'll be Vaughn.
Touchdown. Dang. Almost had him.
Keyshawn Vaughn, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 39, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout.
All right, Tyler. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you later. Good luck streaming.
We're going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll run with Carter. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Nothing fancy really on either side. They were just trying to punch him between the tackles, but could not get it done.
That felt very old schoolish, didn't it? Because we always talk about how we spread it out on offense nowadays and try and create some running lanes. That one was really tight. Go get it. A big pile of bodies. Didn't quite get there.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this contest, and they're coming off that victory a week ago against the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go, 1st and 10. Love now. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, Love. And he can't.
Nice sack by Johnson the second.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Holy crap, what just happened?
Set to take the field. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through and was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held him, they might go for it again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now it's Wilson. He'll drop that down to Carter underneath. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield.
Oh, 63-yard attempt.
The way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down.
And did he have enough? He did.
Wow, that was a rocket.
Tuck it into the bottom right corner. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43
buddy.
NFL record at one point of 60.
We got that one.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick.
It was a skimmer.
Because remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. These guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
They'll start the drive with a give.
Good D.
That's to about the 28.
Yeah, just trying to focus on trying to shut down the running game right now. We've already picked off Love twice. He's got no touchdowns. It's been a tight game, though.
Now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here Buccaneers 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They keep it on the ground. White again. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
All right, 3rd and 2.
Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take.
Nice. There's that defense. We'll take that back.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
Eccles waiting back to get this. He's got 1 punt return already. Oh my gosh. My guy would have blocked. All right. Hoping we can work this drive, work some clock, and get our 4th win of the season. That'd be nice. Oh yeah. Oh yes. What a run. Michael Carter. Yeah, that's exactly what that was, a lookout block on the punt. This guy, every time we play in Florida, he has a big game. Whether it's the Dolphins or the Buccaneers or the Jaguars. Historically, he's over 100 yards every time. There he is, another big run. Good blocking by the wide receivers. 9 for 103. The North Carolina legend, Michael Carter.
He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, whenever you can get your receivers to block, you know you got a good blocking team. Yeah, it's really hard to get them to do that, but they did. Wide open. There's Davis.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
7 for 50. Having another Pro Bowl season.
To throw is Wilson.
Oh, Wilson. Oh, man. I had him beat. Come on, man.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Throwing is Wilson.
Denzel Mims. Oh. Could not hang on to the ball, man. Look at the wind. 17. If I kick this in the air, it's coming right back to me. So I'm going to kick it as hard as I can. And watch where it lands. See what I'm saying? Look at that. If I would have kicked like a high kick, that would have been like 5 yards.
To get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They're going to have to go.
Oh, for sure. That definitely was good. Good placement there by the kicker. Oh, you sorry son of a gun. I want to just lay him out right there. Oh, there he goes. White.
10-5 touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, 91 yards. And the Bucs strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. And that run massively.
That's what happened, man. I got my 2 best inside defenders out. So, I mean, I was just happy holding them to 20 yards in the first half. Okay. That's the first 100-yard rusher we've allowed. Obviously, it'll be nice to get those guys back.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front,
oh, God. Almost threw right to him.
It's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, no! Ah, man.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making it
it's okay.
in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools.
Oh, thank God. Thank God they pushed on him a little bit at the line.
Just an excellent play there to create the turnover. We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there.
Yeah, the fourth quarter. It does happen every fourth quarter.
2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, a run from one.
Good stop.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Man, what a hit. What a hit to shut him down.
And he didn't get there. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call and the re-pick it up. But also knowing that
Ditch and catch. First down.
Executed 22-yard gain.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Levante David in on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 38, Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Wilson.
My goodness.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Might as well go for it.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to
Good play.
down to about the 32-yard line. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I've looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game. They've worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Toss a jet sweep. Here's Davis. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone's going to have a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're taking points. Definitely don't want to lose the
Whoa.
football. And it's been like this all night long.
Hall has not had a good game running the ball.
It'll be a loss of the yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the goal, 3rd down, Wilson completes it to Davis.
Good play.
First down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Wilson spotted the game.
Dang, man. Bad pass.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
I hate the rain. If I said that.
You think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And nothing there on the first down run. They'll get a couple, and that's it. Gotta figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball.
Well, that's good. Thank you for watching. Maybe you'll help us out a little bit. Oh, 3rd and inches. No, I don't. I'm playing the Buccaneers.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
For sure. It does suck to pass in. All right.
They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
At this point, I don't care if they pass. I'm going for the... Oh, my God. Dang it. I had to call a timeout. They were going to pass.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You watch him run the ball now. Yep.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll go up the middle with White.
Ah, man.
He's up to his 17-yard line.
Yeah, I like the Jets. They're not my favorite team, but I like them.
Timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground.
God, man. Oh, please, just tackle him. Jeez. Dang, this is definitely the biggest rushing amount we've ever let up. 179. Oh, yeah. Coach is mad. He's like, God dang, man, can't you guys play better than that? It's all good. We get our defense back next week. We'll be back to normal. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Don't you always hate, too, man? They sit there and they cover up the ball, and it's like they're running full speed. It just doesn't happen like that. But it's all good. After this one, hopefully our defense gets back at full strength. I hope so. Unless somebody else gets hurt in practice. This is a rough one, though, I'll tell you that. But you can't win them all. Jordan Love, at least he didn't throw a touchdown.
So for the Bucs, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll hit the
13-20. And honestly, it's still not a bad score. Still not a bad score, so it's all good. Oh, gets better. We got the Eagles next game. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, he does. It is usually Tampa Bay. All right, fingers crossed. Our whole defense is back. I want to look to contain. All right, we got upgrades. Oh, good deal. A whole slew of people. 87 for Garrett Wilson. 86 for Breece Hall. 79 for Michael Carter. And a 74 for Brandon Finley. Yeah, it's a definite plus. No injuries. No injuries, and everybody's back, so next game would be better. But that's all for tonight, guys. I'm going to jump off here. Brother, we'll see you in the morning. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Please leave a like and sub if you haven't. And if you did, appreciate you. Have a good night.